Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming back, and welcome if you are new here. So today, and I know I promised to have this video up probably about a week ago, but I've only just got around to filming it, and better late than never. Yeah, today I'm going to do like a bit of a review slash comparison. I've not done one of these videos before, probably because I've never really had a collection of like one singular thing big enough to do. Anyway, I'm doing a Veja trainer review slash comparison because I've actually got, four different styles of the Veja trainers. So yeah, I'm going to kind of talk about my experience with all of them. Sizing comes up, how they wear, how comfortable they are, and like what ones I would mostly recommend you purchasing. Okay, so I'm going to do the video in the order that I actually purchased all of the trainers in, and I need to try and not touch the bottom of the shoe because I actually wear these all the time, so that's quite disgusting. Anyway, the first pair of Vejas that I ever bought was the Veja Campo, and that is these ones. I had a really good experience with these. I would say these are probably up there with the most comfortable pair of trainers I've ever worn. They've worn really well, so I've probably worn these like over 100 times, and they still look pretty new, I would say, because I've kept them quite clean. The leather's not really creased anywhere, and yeah, I just think they've worn really well. I think the fact that this bit is cream works really well because you can't like show up any dirt really. And obviously that matches in with like the V. I think these are quite easy to style because they've got cream and they've got white, so it never really like looks like you're wearing the wrong tone of trainers because both tones are in there. And then mine say Veja on the back with like a burgundy reddish kind of suede. The only reason I bought that was because these were the only ones I could find in stock at the time, but had I had more of an option, I probably wouldn't have got burgundy, because when do I ever wear burgundy? Never. For these shoes, I would say that they come up true to size, or if you're between sizes, go up. So I'm like a 4.5, like exactly a 4.5. And yeah, I got these in a 5 and they fit so well. They're so comfortable, honestly, like one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes I've ever had on my feet. So these shoes are around £115. I think all of the Veja trainers are like around the £100 mark. Which obviously is quite expensive for a trainer, but I think what you're paying for, if I'm honest, is the logo. You can get other trainers that are cheaper, for example like a pair of Adidas or something like that, for a lot cheaper, and they probably are just as comfortable and wear just as well. But like, as I said, you're getting the Veja because they say Veja. Okay, so moving on, the next pair of Vejas that I purchased is these. So these are the Veja V10 trainers. I got these because I was after a bit more of like a sporty look, and I think these are much more sporty than the Campo. I think the Campo are a much smarter shoe, and these are really great for if you want to make an outfit like a little bit more casual. The only thing I would say with these is it annoys me so much how much they've creased at the front here. Yeah, that's the only kind of downside. These also come up way bigger than the Campo, so when I ordered these I wasn't really aware of that, and I went for the same size as the Campo, but looking back I kind of wish that I got a 4. Yeah, but I think maybe if I had a 4, the front wouldn't have creased so much because my foot would have actually been filling out the shoe properly, but because mine are a little bit big for me, they did crease at the front. Loads of people ask about the tongue at the front of the V10, do they cut into your ankle? And with this pair, I've never ever experienced this. Like, they were comfortable from the minute I put them on my foot. I never had to break them in or anything like that. The tongue's not hard, it's really flimsy. But the reason that I'm so confused by this is because the next pair of trainers that I bought are, these are called, I think they're again like V10, but with the Velcro, and I'm not even exaggerating, these are like torture. They're so uncomfortable, and I just don't get it, because how can they both be a V10 trainer and the Velcro ones be so uncomfortable and these be so comfortable? So because I knew about the issue with like these ones being a little bit too big for me, but when I bought these I went down to a 4. They fit my foot absolutely fine, but yeah, they just absolutely kill me at the back of the heel, and the tongue digs in, and I honestly, I can't work out. So these are leather, so they're leather trainers, but these ones are, they're both leather. I don't understand it. And can you see the difference between the tongues? Like, this one is like really thick, sturdy, not necessarily a good thing because it digs into the front of your ankle, and this one's just like the flimsiest, comfortable thing ever. So honestly, that makes no sense to me. I really don't think the sizing is the issue. They're just made of, like, the tongue's made of like a completely different thing, and I don't know whether all V10s are now like this because they're newer than these. I don't know, honestly, I can't tell you. But if you're debating between going Velcro or laces, go laces, because these have been so comfortable and these have been so uncomfortable. And it's weird because I've worn them quite a lot, so they should have broken in by now, but like every time they do the same thing. I'll heel my feet and then I'll wear them again, and then I'm back at stage one. Anyway, how much are these? The exact same price as the Campo. They're both £115. But if I were torn between this and this right now, and I only wanted to buy one pair, I would buy the Campo. Worn a little bit better than these. Like, I think these look like an old pair of trainers that I've worn loads and loads, whereas these still look brand spanking new, and I've worn them an equal amount. So yeah, if I was torn between, I would go for these, and if I was torn between these, I would go for these. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, and moving on to my latest Veja purchase, I bought these, which I think they're called like the Rio Branco. I'm gonna look that up before I get it wrong. These are called the Veja Rio Branco trainers, and these have been comfortable since day one. They go so well with pretty much every outfit because they've got several different kind of tones of white and cream and beige and everything going on in one shoe, which I think is really, really cool, but also, again, makes them really easy to style. So these, again, have got a leather upper, which is suede. I actually need to put some suede protectant on these, and then this bit is just like fabric. So they're very, very comfortable because the suede is so soft, and obviously fabric is soft as well. And they're really like supportive around my foot. Like, I feel like I'm wearing proper sports trainers when I'm wearing these. So they're good for like walking a long distance. If I'm going to London for the day, then these are probably what I would choose to put on my feet. These are actually a bit cheaper than the other trainers as well. These are at 105, I believe, which I think is, I mean, I can't really understand why they are cheaper because I think they're just as nice, they're just as comfortable. Maybe it's because they're fabric, not like totally leather. Anyway, really, really recommend these. And yeah, with these, again, I went for a size 5. I would say if you're between sizes, go up. If not, stay true to size. Because as I said, I'm a 4.5 and I went for a 5 and they fit really, really well. If I went for a 4, I literally don't think I'd be able to get it on my foot. So yeah. They do come up a little bit more snug than the other ones. But apart from that, I'm very, very impressed. Never ever given me a blister, nothing like that. There's no like having to break them in. They're comfortable when you get them out the box. Like, I got them in London and I put them on straight away because the shoes that I did have on were hurting, and I just thought I may as well wear these, and yeah, they were really, really comfortable. So that is all 4 of the pair of Veja trainers that I've got. So I hope that helps if any of you are torn between which pair of Veja trainers to buy. If I had to summarise, I would say that these 2 are my favourite pairs that I've got, the Campo and the Rio, not really sure. As always, I'll have all of the trainers linked down below in the description box. It would mean the world to me if you wanted to buy a pair of Vejas, if you did go through my link. But anyway, yeah, as I said, I hope this video was of some use, and hopefully I will see you guys in another video.